See, this is BSR, New Vision Foundation, Social Faculty, as a part of Ideas of Development. As a part of Ideas of Development, we are talking about development. What is development? How development can be achieved? What are the aspects or elements that are important to achieve the development? This is the story that we are talking about. When you are talking something about human and their development, you mean human development, what is happening to the citizens of the country? What is happening to citizens of a country is very, very important. If you look at that, people, their health and well-being is very, very important for the country. If these people have all the facilities like health and education, sanitation, drinking water, so definitely their health condition will be good. When you are talking about Human Development Index, Nepal, even though having less per capita income when compared to India, able to reduce around 4 to 5 ranks. Nepal, just once to see that Nepal earlier it is 149 according to 2017 Human Development Index. It was able to get 149. Now it decreased to 142. See, this is enough to understand what kind of work that is taking place in this country, how these human beings and their needs are given importance, what attention that is paid towards the people and toward the citizens, toward the people, toward their needs. So wherever you find a country or the state which is really responding to the needs of the people, this is very, very important. We need to provide needs for the people. So we are in the welfare governments or democratic governments. All democratic governments are welfare government. So where people and their needs are to be concentrated. So a party which is away from this definitely will not get success. So definitely a state or the country where needs of the people like health, education, sanitation and all the things are given importance, definitely there will be human development. We have been observing Norway, Sweden, Finland, there are countries having really good HA ranks, and whereas some countries like you take just Nigeria, Niger, Uganda, Somalia, South Sudan, these are the nations have least ranks. That's enough. Where work is being done, in which country or which government is responding to the needs of the people. This is an important indication. So through which we can understand, okay, work is being done. So there are states and their performance is very, very low. There are states even in India, their performance is very, very high. Example, you take Kerala and you take Goa, you take Chandigarh, you take Tamil Nadu. There are states responding well. There are states responding well, performing well, doing all the things. Aspects of the people and their life are taken into consideration, and a lot of money that is being spent and proper execution that is being done, so that people, their development will be seen. That's why Kerala is always able to get first rank in Human Development Index, because the way how they are functioning, the way the aspects of the people and their are taken into consideration, the way the funds are allotted, the way that the commitment that is there towards the people by the bureaucrats, the way the government governing system that is going on. So these are all factors very, very important. That's why Kerala is ahead to Bihar, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, all these things. Example, you take Bihar, Odisha, they are at the bottom in the Human Development Index, but the Bihar is at the top because Kerala is at the top because things are like that. The way the government is functioning, the way the welfare measures are introduced by the government. So these are all important. That's why without public facilities, without government, without its support, with the support of community, if all the things not done, I think you cannot accept anything. You cannot expect any development or any progress in any region or any state or any country. So we have been observing. So in this scenario, in this concept, we have been studying schooling revolution that is taken place in Himachal Pradesh. Schooling revolution. Actually, if you look at the Himachal Pradesh, a state which was formed around 1950, after 1950, a state which is located in the hilly region, and there are many many people who are living in the rural area. Do you know one thing? It is a state where large number of people living in the rural area. They are away from the development. They are away from the even connection that is not there between the urban areas and rural areas. Roadways not there, fertile soil not there, availability of cultivable land is very low. So everything is bad. So it's very difficult, rugged relief, and totally a land is not a plain land. It's totally mountain region. There, a kind of big revolution that is taking place. So how it is happening? Because of the commitment of the government. Commitment of the people and the government. Both worked together and brought a big revolution. We call this one as schooling revolution. In the field of education, they have done very good work, so that the large number of children who are going to government school, not private school. Here there is no place for private school. Government schools are better, infra is better. See what are steps taken by the government of Himachal Pradesh regarding this one. We will look into. So one thing is, there are no schools not located in the remote areas. We did not find schools in the remote areas. But after the government introducing all the things, large number of schools are established. Many schools are established. And large number of teachers are appointed. In Himachal Pradesh. At the same time, well training was given. A live teaching that is there in Himachal Pradesh. At the same time, more and more infrastructure facilities are provided. Government has it was in a position to spend a lot of money. On every child, government spent around 2,005 rupees on an average on every child. Whereas it comes to the Indian average, if you look at the Indian average, it is just 1,000, close to 1,049 rupees. This is a national average, but in so many states, less than national average, we can see that the money that is spent on every child. This is the point. This is the area where we need to discuss. Sir, when money, more and more money is spent, more and more facilities will be there. Educational facilities like teachers, schools, infra, and everything will be there, so that large number of students are interested to go to school. This is the way how the government is spending money. At the same time, in 1996 and 2006, again, there are 2 times they conducted survey. According to survey, what we have seen? Survey that says more number of children are interested to go to school. Large number of girl children are interested to go to school. They are able to complete primary education. Net attendance rate is more in primary education. Large number of children. See that the way how large example. If you look at a girl who gave a statement, named Neha, said that we love teachers. We are interested to go to school. Because we love school, we love teacher, we love this system, because we have dreams to become teacher, lawyer, become policeman and all. They have their own dream. They are setting their dreams, right? They are setting their goals because they are dreaming. So even this is the story of these students. If you look at that, education was made as compulsory. More number of girls are going to school than boys. That is there. At the same time, girls are able to complete primary education. A kind of welcoming trend can be seen in Himachal Pradesh. Welcoming trend, positive trend can be seen in education. At the same time, when talking about gender bias, no, there is no gender bias in Himachal Pradesh. Gender bias not there. Without when talking about other states, many states where you can see gender bias. Most of the girls and the education was neglected. At present, of course, somewhat realized that is there, and they are giving priority for girl and as well boy equally. But earlier, girls' education, you mean it is nonsense? It is nothing. It is waste of money. But that was the kind of story that is there in almost all the states, even in Telangana. See, if you look into the reports regarding the boys and girls and the percentages attending the school, there you can get complete result. My point is here, slowly at present, now we are realizing, now these states somewhat better, but better that can be seen in the rich families, urban families, but not in rural areas. Still after 16 years or 15 years, they are planning for marriage. So this is the way how the education, that's the discrimination that is going on between the boys and girls. Better nutrients not being given. And talking about infant mortality rate is low in Himachal Pradesh than many other states. Why it is low? They are taking care of the child. Giving priority for pregnant lady. Whatever nutrients required for that, pregnant lady or all of them are being given. Government is providing everything. Better health care is there. Better medical facility is there. So under these circumstances, there is a very low infant mortality rate. More number of girls are born than boys. That is the story that is there. Welcoming trend, that's what we do. The way how the Himachali parents thinking, they don't give priority for gender bias. They are setting goals for their children. They wanted to see their girls, their kids, female kids as employees, as they are employed. They are also employed. Most of the Himachali parents are employed. They know everything. When a lady is employed, automatically can get income, automatically can take decision, independent decision can be taken, and self-confidence will be there, so that it can set the goals regarding their kids. So that's the way how the thing that's going on in Himachal Pradesh. A basic a point that is to be a community from the community side. The way how they are responding, the way they are taking care of the child, the way the health facility that is being given, and the way that they are setting goals, the way they are encouraging child, they are always with the kids. That's the way. But we don't see such atmosphere here. Here even talking about during these online classes. Simply what is that? Simply they will give one phone. They will be away. They will go somewhere. But these people, whether they are listening or not, whether they are playing or not, we don't care. We don't want to look into the education process going on. We are away from that. That's the interest that is there towards the children in our school, particularly in our states. But Himachali parents are always with the children, taking care, looking into the education, looking into the health, everything that's being done. My point is clear. Wherever these two factors or forces working strongly, what are two forces here? Community and as well as the government. Where these two forces are strongly working, there will be a good result. This point is to be taken, to be noticed. So, there again, when you are talking about Mahila Mandals, women organizations we can observe in this state, women organizations, they are working very strongly. They will go and with the people and talking about their health, talking about education. They will go and create awareness. They will move around the state, around the mandal where they formed. So they will create awareness regarding the importance of education. This is the way how this hilly region working. But we are in the plain and plateau region. We don't want to set goals. We don't want to take care of these children. If you look at that, percentage of girls with more than 5 years of education, once it is 39%, now it is 60% in Himachal Pradesh. And it comes to percentage of girls in India, once it is 29, now it is 40. Little increase that is there, but in Himachal Pradesh more increase. You mean that once again, percentage of girls with more than 5 years of education, that was 39 once, that is in 1993. Now it is 60%. Whereas it comes to India, Indian average, it is increased 28 to 40. It comes to boys, percentage of boys with more than 5 years of education, once 57 in Himachal Pradesh, now it is 75. Boys who completed more than 5 years of education is 75%. Whereas it comes to India, 57%. But it is national average, but many states below that national average. This point that you have to understand. There ends the matter. This comparison, with this comparison, you can come to the conclusion. There is a big work, tremendous work that is done in Himachal Pradesh so that there is a development. A person who is educated can think, can understand, can look into all the things going on in their state, in their region, and able to make them as developed. Progress, behind progress, education. There is a factor, what we call this one? Education is the factor behind the progress. When education is there, human development will be there. That is example for Kerala and Himachal Pradesh. Kerala is a state where everything is being done. And they are educated. They can take care of their children. They are able to look into the health. How the pandemic, how they moved, how they worked, how they performed during pandemic. How they are able to control the pandemic which is started in Kerala. The government and the community, they set the certain norms in the society, they followed the norms. But whereas it comes to our states, most of the norms are violated. Even though police personals always reminding us, but we don't care. We don't care, we will go like anything. We'll enjoy. We're spreading the virus. The way how many people lost. Do you know that in second phase, we lost so many people. We lost our relatives. The way how the community is working, enough to see that. The way how community is working. The way the community is, blindly following these things. There ends the matter. There we can easily understand. Where there is a community with strong ideology, strong awareness, a good awareness, there things can be done. When education is good, when health is good, and it's easy to get grants. So not with income, but these other areas also are important. So even government and its activities also important. Its performance also important. Then only you can achieve a kind of revolution like Himachal Pradesh. This is the story regarding schooling revolution. I will send this video. Please watch this video up to the end. Thank you. This is BSR. We'll meet again.